Are you in every way woman?
We're back with Dr. John West from Breastlink, and today he's going to show us the appropriate way to do a self-breast examination. Take it away.
Thank you so much. This is a great opportunity to share with your viewing audience what I talk to my patients about every day, because I know if I can get them to do breast self-exam with confidence, it's an important layer of protection, and we'll be able to catch some of those cancers that are missed on mammograms. Or for women under 40, there are no mammograms. So if you're not checking your breast carefully, your chances of catching a cancer early is very low. On the other hand, I can teach you to do it with confidence, and confidence of knowing that if a cancer grows in your breast, you're going to catch it even earlier than I could. Because
I am so far from confident in that, to tell you the truth, because I don't trust myself enough really to know my own body.
Well, let's do it. She's just had her mammogram, and she's
okay.
clear,
So
and she's good.
That's the right point. I mean, we know the mammogram is normal, and you know I've examined you very carefully. I've had 40 years of experience. I've felt tens of thousands of breast cancer. I know what a breast cancer feels like, and you're normal, as are most of my patients. So the point is, this is the perfect night of the year for you to concentrate on learning the pattern, getting confident in the normal. Once you know the normal, and you do it regularly, and you have this mental image of the breast, if something grows in there, you would detect a subtle change before I could.
Pressure.
No pressure. You can do it with confidence. I've had women come to me 4 or 5 months after a very careful exam and a normal mammogram and say, "Hey, doc, I got a little spot on my breast. What do you think of it?" And I said, "Well, is it a lump?" They said, "Nah, just a change. I want you to check it." I examine them. They're bumpy all over. I feel the area, but I can't really feel a lump, so I put an ultrasound on it. And there's a little bitty cancer. Now, here's the message. I know there's a cancer there because I can see it on ultrasound. A lady can feel it who's never felt a breast cancer, and I felt tens of thousands of breast cancers. What's going on here? I go back, and I still can't feel it. I cannot know your breast like you can know your breast, but there's some real challenges to overcome. And the first challenge is every woman's breasts are full of lumps. How are you going to find a lump in a lumpy organ? Tonight, you remember one word. If there's any word you remember from today's visit, it's the word normal. This is your baseline. What you're feeling is normal. Your challenge is to get a crystal clear mental image of the normal and then do it regularly. If you
memorize it. Memorize my body.
Fix it in your brain. You got to know your breast so well that you'll pick up this subtle change. And here's what I try to tell the patients in terms of learning. It's like how a blind person learns Braille. They learn a little change of a dot on a word can change the meaning of the word, and this is what you're going to learn. So let's lie back and let me just show you the starting point of my technique. You can go to beawarefoundation.org for a full video that goes over it in great detail, but let me just give you the basics. First of all, you start with the fingertips of your middle 3 fingers. You relax. You go to the area of the breast that you want to start with, and we want you to examine all of both breasts. We don't have time, of course, to do that. But let's just take one area, and then you will repeat it everywhere else. So let's just make a 1-inch circle. Close your eyes. Change the pressure a little bit, and notice that it's bumpy.
Very bumpy.
Okay. What's the description? What's the word you're going to use to describe that bumpiness? Normal. You got it. You got it. It's actually as simple as that. I can't tell you exactly how to do it, but I know it'll take time. So you do it tonight, tomorrow night, the next night. Some nights you're not going to be able to concentrate. You maybe only have 5 minutes that you can concentrate on. Other nights you might have 20 or 30 minutes. But here's the point. After several nights, you'll reach a point where you say, it feels exactly the same tonight as it did last night. Then bingo, you've got it.
Is there a better time for me to check my breasts?
Good point. Menstruating women should do it 5 to 10 days after the onset of their period. That's when the breast is least bumpy. Most menstruating women do it a few days before their period when they're very tender, and then they're full of lumps. It's almost impossible at that time. Women after menopause can do it any time of the month. We send out monthly reminders. So if you type in, when you go to beawarefoundation.org, type in for the monthly reminders, we send an article on breast health, and we remind you to do this.
And at what age should we start this?
I would say you can start as early as when you get breast. Basically, we say at 21. But the younger you are when you start it, the more likely you're going to have plenty of time to learn the normal and get really confident, because it takes time. It takes investment of energy. But
how long does this take? And do I need to be laying down? Can I stand up? Is this something?
No. The shower is not the best way. It's lying down, stretched out, using your fingertips. You see, when you stretch the arm out like this, you thin the breast. And women taking a shower are not concentrating at the level I want you to concentrate. They're thinking about the water getting cold, the soap's not this or that, or what. The kids have to go off to school. Is my coffee ready? I want you to think breast. I want you to work on that pattern. Just like a blind person learns to read Braille by intensive concentration on little positions of dots, you can do the exact same thing that that person does. And you can get good at it, and you can get confident.
So, the word is normal. The word is as soon as you have breasts. I think that's the two things that you've left with us. But more importantly, our women have to do it. For more information about a self-breast examination, breastlink.com. Find us on everywaywoman.com and beawarefoundation.org. 3 resources for great information. We'll be right back.
Are you in every way woman?